All right, you guys are looking at the first intelligent radar detector ever. This is the 9500 IX from the Passport series by Escort. This is the top dog right now on the market from Escort. It is absolutely incredible in what it can do. It's got a bunch of different functionalities. Not only is it an incredible radar detector, it's going to give you 360 degree protection from Ka-band, X, and laser, but it also has a built-in GPS. And if you're wondering, what does that do for me? Well, I'll tell you, it actually protects you from red light cameras, and it also protects you from those cameras that they have that are speed traps. You know, the radars with the camera that take a picture of your plate and get you. Basically what it does is there's this database on the internet called the Defender database, and what happens there is that they have a huge list of all the different red light cameras and radar traps that are out there right now. It's constantly updated. You get 3 months to update for free to use that database to update this, but if you want to pay, I think it's like $10 or something a year, you can have it forever or for a year, and that'll let you update it constantly. But those things are constantly coming up, but the majority of them you kind of know where they are, and it's going to detect, it's going to actually detect that you're getting close to that via the GPS, and then give you a warning. Hey, you're getting close to a red light camera, slow down. It'll go yellow, it'll go green, yellow, and then red right as you get up to it. So you don't have to slow down until you get right to it. You're totally tricking it. As soon as you pass it, step on the gas again, speed recklessly. No, don't, but you could if you wanted to, because this thing is that awesome. Now, I'm going to take it for a quick tour, show you where everything's at. First of all, your smart mount right up here at the top. Very easy to take on and off. You want to remove it from your car, you get to leave the suction cups on there. You just push this button right here. It's the release, and slide it in, let go, and it locks. Very, very simple to use. Here are the forward set of radar receivers and laser diodes to detect both X, Ka, and K bands, as well as all the different laser frequencies or spectrum, Spectre 4, Spectre 3, all of those are going to work there. It also is 360 degree coverage, so right up here at the top, this is the rear facing radar detector and laser diodes that are built in there. So even if someone comes up behind you, you're still going to get them. And that's really, really important, because nowadays they have those dash mounts. They're really easy to use, and somebody will sneak up behind you. And some of these older ones, the main sensors will be pointing forward, and unless you just happen to get that lucky reflection off your front windshield into here, it's not going to go off, and somebody can just sneak up right behind you. You know, you have this expensive radar detector, and you're still going to get caught, and that is not fun at all. Now, I said earlier this is the first smart radar detector, and I'll tell you why. It uses the GPS functionality, but what it's doing which is really interesting, is let's say you're driving home in the city, you're going to pass by like 4 supermarkets, 3 CVS's, 2 Walgreens, and a convenience store, and they all have X-band or maybe Ka-band laser, radars in front of their stores. Those are used to let the people in and whatever, and it's kind of annoying. You put it in city mode and it'll only beep once and then go to auto mute, but it's still annoying. I don't want to hear all those beeps. Well, here's what this thing does. Let's say you're doing the same route every day. It actually logs the GPS location as well as the frequency of the radar that it detects, and if it sees that you're doing it every day, it's going to turn off. It's going to auto mute that location automatically. So that means no false positives. Every time you pass by the Walgreens that's right in front of your house, that it goes off every day, it's not going to go off anymore. So that's why they call this the first intelligent radar and laser detector. It's absolutely incredible. It's got 360-degree views. I mean, it's really, really impressive. Just real quick, I want to show you a couple things. Right up here in the front, all your controls to change all the settings. You want to put it in city mode or back to highway to increase the sensitivity. It does have auto sensitivity, but if you wanted to manually control it, you could. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of programmable features as well. Over here is the USB port to connect it to your computer, so you can update it using the Defender database to get the latest set of database information regarding speed cameras and red light cameras as well. Over here on this side, you have 2 things. This is the RJ11 cable. This is what hooks up to your power supply, and this uses a cigarette lighter power supply. It's actually called a smart cord, and the reason they call it that is because it doesn't only transfer power, but it also has a little bit of data. Lets you mute. Very awesome. Lets you mute the radar. So if it's up on your dash, maybe you have a big SUV and it's hard to reach while you're driving, you can just reach down to your cigarette lighter, push the button, and mute it. And then the other thing it has is a 3.5mm audio jack. I'm not sure who would want to plug the sound of this really loud radar detector directly into their earbuds, but if you want, you can, and that's an important option for some people. And that's basically it. There you have it. Again, probably the highest end radar detector I've ever seen. Really good looking too. very powerful, and most importantly, very, very intelligent. It's the 9500 IX from Escort. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Escort Passport 9500 IX, type in E580-1000 into any major search engine.